Yeah, to me, best practices are hard to understand if you're not looking for them, right? A lot of wonderful companies, a lot of people will grab a hold of the book Traction or maybe read the book Rocket Fuel, and they'll understand kind of at a high level, oh, this concept of EOS, it seems to make a lot of sense. We can do this on our own. We can run it in our company, and they start going, and they have a data set of one, and it's their own, right? The only thing they see is their interpretation of what they're trying to do, and that they're self-implementing, and they're seeing maybe a little bit of results here and there, and they're seeing some of the fruits, but then it gets frustrating because a lot of the fruits that should come from effective, using the tools, running the right meetings, aren't materializing. And maybe they get kind of mired or frustrated in, what's not working. Hey, we're following EOS. We're using a 90-minute meeting. We call it an L10, but it's, we can't stick to the agenda. There's too many competing personalities. We can't really solve issues. All those things happen. And it's under the umbrella in a lot of people's view of running a company, self-implementing EOS. But really what it is they don't know any different. They're trying to do things the only way they've figured out with, again, that sample set of one. So best practices, what it does is it can take that simple set of one, and then it can explode it to as wide as you can imagine, because the best practices I bring in are things that I've curated from, doing this for over 6 years and working with, dozens and dozens of companies, but it's actually not just me.